Hey everyone, welcome back to Adventures of Mana, where last time we went through Dime Tower with the aid of our friend Marcy, and we defeated Garuda at the top, and now we are at the Temple of Mana, but now without one more sacrifice, so let's head on in. The Temple of Mana is the longest dungeon in the game, and makes sense for it to be the longest dungeon in the game, but we have some Final Fantasy enemies to deal with. Some more ninjas, and the ninjas actually drop some pretty useful equipment that we want to get. I mean, it's pretty much the best equipment in the game, so we definitely want to get it. So if you see any of them, get rid of them, because the chances for them dropping are low, but I'm hoping to get both drops in this dungeon. There are two. And thankfully, we also have a room that gives us keys if we were to need them. So in this case, I don't need keys, I have a ton, so I should be good to go. But again, see a ninja, get rid of them. They only can be hit from behind. It's a little bit of a hassle that way, but they're not terrible, especially at this point. Especially with your levels, you're probably fine. Just make your way through, get rid of as much as you can, and remember, if you need MP, you can always just grind on weaker enemies until you level up, and there you go. I don't know exactly when I will level up, but maybe I will eventually at some point. We shall find out. But for now, head over here. And go around that enemy, just ignore it, not even bother, and see if I can line these up just right. Nope, I did not line that up just right. But thankfully my bar goes up absurdly fast now, so I can just wait for it and then whack. There we go. Get rid of you, and get rid of you. And I am kinda close to leveling. I'm actually a little bit under leveled at this point, but it's not terrible. You just kinda work my way. Oh, that works too. I'm definitely going to come back there because that warp is actually a false warp. It brings you into this room, so there's really no point in doing that. You could, however, just go through that room, defeat all the ninjas in there, except for maybe one, and then just keep going in this room again and again and again until you get the drop. Just make sure not to step in that center because you will warp, and it's a little bit of a hassle when you do. So just make sure you don't. And if you want, I'm just gonna do this because there's a lot more ninjas in this dungeon to worry about anyway, so I'm just gonna see if I get it. If I don't get it, then I don't get it. Either way, it's experience for me. But this place is huge, so it is gonna take some time. It's still not gonna bother with you because I'm not swapping magics to beat you. Go over here and then up. And this leads us to another room. This one has some staircase and then more of them. Come on, level up. That gives me my MP back, so that's nice. Speaking of MP, I'm going to level up Mage in order to actually kind of try to even myself out again. Get rid of you. Thank you. And now we are on the terrace. The terrace, as you can tell, is a flat room, but we head up here. We got a bit of a dragon to deal with. Thankfully enough, it's huge, and we have the Dragon Buster, so we could just kind of whack it in the face when we need to. Get close enough to it in order to hit it, and just do that a couple times. Move out of the way so we don't get hit by it. It's not a big deal. I mean, the boss itself is big, but again, it's not, that part's not a big deal. That's a big deal. That does a lot of damage if we're not careful, but thankfully we have the dragon armor, so we're kind of okay when it comes to that, for now anyway. Now it's going to be a little bit angry and do a little bit of that. Just avoid that a little bit and miss you entirely. This is fine. I didn't actually take some damage, so that's good. Got a couple more hits in. I'm gonna wait just a teeny bit. So it does that, and then I'm gonna get up close and then do a little bit of this action. Hit it a couple times. Just keep doing this. This is all good for me. And then ow. It hit me on like the literal last frame. So just kind of wait a little bit, get in close, and get rid of it. You slay the dragon. Which is nice, but we're definitely not done here, so we got quite a ways more. So we go up here. And this brings us to the atrium. We head over this way. And see new enemies to deal with. These are the other enemy that drops the other piece of equipment, so you want to make sure that you're getting rid of these ones too. Because if you see that chest, you definitely want to open that chest. So, thank you. That's not the right one. I definitely wanted the other thing, but that's fine. That is fine. Thank you. That worked for me. The Samurai Helm is the best helmet in the game. This Far Eastern headgear's defensive properties are unparalleled. So equip it. Best helmet. All right, now we are on floor 2. Hello there. Please, please, please. Yes! What luck, wow. Okay, samurai armor. Despite being extremely lightweight, its defensive properties are unparalleled. So equip that as well, and we now have the best equipment in the game. I'm not complaining in the slightest. So get rid of, get rid of you. There. Now I can kind of just go through this place all willy-nilly. I don't really necessarily care at this point for getting certain items since I already got them. I'm so happy about that. That saves me time. I mean, I'm still gonna beat as much enemies as I can because grinding purposes, but you know. We have this over here with a bunch of enemies, so just gotta whack, 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 whack. Perfect. We can go over here. Which leads us to 2-4. So we head this way. And then we head this way. And a little bit of this way. And then one more this way. We have another warp. Just brings us to 2-3. And unfortunately for this way, there are 2 paths that we could take, which we got one over there and one over there. In this case, I'm gonna do a little bit of this action so I can... Oh wait, that's definitely an item because I wasn't able to pick it up. Let me go into here. Let's see, my inventory is full, so. Drink, and what are you? Elixir, okay, totally fine. Totally fine with that. Okay, let's go into my inventory again. High ether, use that. Thank you. Wow, that, okay. Okay, I'm fine with that. Get rid of you. Yep. Yeah. Get that. There. Go down. Wasn't there 3 enemies in that room? That's fine. Go up this way. More enemies to deal with, so. And what do we got over here? More enemies that I'm just gonna avoid for now. Go over here to another warp. Just brings us to 2-3, and if we look at 2-3 on our map, we are over here. So, yeah, we were literally just here. So we we took a weird long warp way around it. It's hard to explain, but just know that you just entirely wasted your time. This place is like that. It gets really annoying, so just make sure that you're just paying attention where you are on the map. I think I froze his animation when he did the jump. Are you okay? Okay, he's fine. He's fine. He's fine. Atrium 2. They head over this way. And then, that's fine. I got rid of one of them. Over here. This leads us to 2-1. So let's take a look at our map. We are up here now. So, yeah, it's getting very, very, very confusing. So let's head down. And then we go this way instead. Another easy way of like figuring this place out is look at the map, and places you haven't gone is probably going to be the right way. It's not the best way of looking at it, but but it's kind of your only alternative that you have, and it can get confusing if you don't have like a map of some kind in this game, which I do, which is nice, but back then I could see it being a hassle. I could definitely see it being a hassle back then. Use another key ring. That's also a good alternative as well. If you use a key, you're probably heading the right way. Atrium 3. And if numbers go up, that's also a good sign. Really? Okay. Go through here. And this will bring us back to 2-3, which we are over here now. Yeah, this place is kind of big and annoying, but yeah, we can't go any other way other than down, so we head down from here. We can get an idea where we're at. We got some enemies that we can't hit. I mean, I could if I use magic, but you know, a little bit of a waste of time. For me anyway. Let's see, this is for keys. I don't see anything else. So, enjoy. Check all the walls now, see if there's a crack. This is a crack? That is a crack. Cracked wall. All right then. So let's put on my Morning Star. I'm gonna place this over this because I haven't really been using that. So just, oh. And then swap back over. This leads us to another room with enemies that, thank you for swapping your position. That's good. You can, whatever, you're fine. I'm just gonna ignore you then if you're gonna just keep warping. I don't know where you spawn. I thought I saw him like in the other room for a second there, but that could have been me. Okay, we got a door down and a door this way, which this leads to 2-2. More confusion, but this time around we haven't actually been here. So yeah. Let's check this out. Go down from here. And around. And over. Okay, this room. Now I know I'm actually going the right way, so I'm gonna equip this because this over here is a puzzle. As you can tell, the camera shifted out because I gotta aim this just right. Thank you. Don't hit me. There we go. I like that they put this here because it makes it so they don't, they can't hit me through that. They can hit me through these, which is annoying, but as long as you get around it, you're good. So I'm just gonna swap this back over to this. There we go. And then I'm going to ignore you so I can get over here. And you know what this means? Another boss. This time it's a red dragon, which again, not that big of a deal because I have the Dragon Buster equipped. I can just wait, get in his face, and then attack a couple times. And now it gets angry because I hit it. And then this one does this, which as you can tell, it destroys speakers a little bit. So a little bit of an oopsie, but this is fine. I can just do this and get around, not get hit by the fires. Just keep going around a little bit. Wait for him, just, okay, he stopped, so then, okay, that was a little bit overkill there. I'm gonna heal. Okay, that's fine. I was just trying to hit him while he was doing that, but the angle was just kind of not great. Ow. Yeah, that didn't do that much because I had both the armors already, so I'm kind of okay there. Attack, attack, attack. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, you're probably gonna do the spinny spin, so I'm just gonna wait a second here. There we go. Wait a little bit. I'm gonna, that only did 2 damage, and I'm okay with that. Ow. That did a lot more, and all I did was walk into it. Now we got the blue fire. Just move out over here, and then whack. Yeah, just close enough to do that. I definitely want to just get the standard spin one. So I'm just gonna wait a little bit, and then spin. Or not. This is fine. I'll just do this now. Get mad. Okay, you're not in a great position for this now because you're like in the corner, which means I don't really have like a good way of hitting you. So I gotta wait just a teeny bit, get in there. Ow. I'm actually kind of fine with that because you didn't really do much damage. Yep, avoid that, and then, woo. I thought I was holding down, but that's okay. I only need to hit you once. You slay the red dragon. The blue dragon wasn't the blue dragon. I guess I couldn't say the term blue dragon because that's not a Square Enix game, but you know. And now we are in corridor 1. We head this way, ignore you. And now we are on 3-2. So we head up this way, and we have pretty much 2 choices to go. We can go left or right, which kind of a hassle, especially in a dungeon with warps, but just pick one and then hope for the best, essentially. In this case, I'm just gonna go left first. Hello there, enemies that are still kind of annoying to hit, but I could do that. Haha! And we have warp over here, more of you. You didn't die from that? Really? There we go. You just knocked me into the warp. This is fine. Now I'm on 3-3. So let's just go this way and check out what we have to offer. Yep, okay. That makes sense. So immediately left is a no, but again, you have the ninjas here, so you could grind for that armor if you want to. Plus, they are just a good source of experience regardless, so if you don't have the armor yet, still plenty of chances to get it. Not a big deal. Thank you. And plus, there's always the elixirs they drop, which I definitely don't need as many as I do. I'm good there. Because maybe I'll use them? I have no idea. I probably won't. I mean, I could set them for the final boss if I need them, but, you know. Oh, look at that. You can just get the other thing there, too. Lovely. Now we go over this way. Whatever. Whatever. All right, so I'm gonna wait until I can actually see, because I'm not gonna bother just, yeah. Any day now? Any day now? Thank you. I like how it just, boop. I love that it just does that straight off the screen. Come on, Pillar. This is fine. He took so long spawning in that I went through him and then couldn't hit him. That's hilarious. All right, so let's try over this way. And this leads us to this one. Which this one is actually kind of convenient, especially for this late in the game, because it's a recovery pond. That's perfect if you need to grind at all. Like, I'm level 47. I'm a little bit under leveled, honestly. I would rather be level 50, but you know, either way, there's a recovery pond here and you have a bunch of enemies that are just good for attacking. You're all set. Just stay like in this part of the game and you can grind to your heart's content. But there are better grind spots, and we're gonna find one soon. All right, corridor 3. Head over this way and get another warpy warp. And this one is now a little bit confusing because now we're over here, and it's just like, wait a minute, what? You're like, it gets confusing because the map kind of does like a loop around, because technically we were over here before, but we weren't able to go through because we got like a glimpse of it, but we couldn't actually go through here. It's weird, but it is nice to like see what's ahead, I guess. But in a game like this, not really. I mean, you could potentially hit things through the wall if you want to, but why? just go back and then come back there later. Ow. Really? Got hit by you? Did like 5 damage at this point. And now we have another puzzle. Another puzzle of ice. So there we go. I'm just going to do a little bit of this action on you. And then we're going to explore which one we need to put this on. But in the meantime, don't hit, thank you. Okay, let's just push this and see until we find the right one. There it is. And we found it. Through this door. And then around, we have one more chance of getting the good stuff, and I missed. All I really need is elixirs at this point. That's fine. Just at least stay facing the right direction, please. Thank you. Here we go. Enemies I don't want to bother with. And now, up. I didn't kill any of them, but there we go. There we go, and we'll get that. That kind of puts our strength over at 50, which is nice, but then we just need to even stuff out again, so not a big deal. Go up over here, and now we're on the upper terrace once again. And you know what that means? Head up once more. Could you imagine if it just didn't move and it just stared at that screen for like 5 minutes, just like, This one is actually a hassle because it just kind of does a lot of fire stuff, but it does have 2 heads to hit, and that is actually the worst of it right there, because if you get hit by that, like the flames themselves, ice please, ice please, ice, thank you. Okay, I didn't want to actually use that, but it's a little bit faster than casting the magic and maybe possibly dying. I forgot I had ice equipped. My bad. That almost killed me. But this is fine. I can manage. I am good. I'm good. I'm just gonna move out of the way from that. I don't want to get hit by the purple ones because again, I can get poisoned like that, which is a little bit of a hassle. So I'm actually going to make sure I have something equipped for that. So I'm just gonna swap these. There we go. So now I have a heal as well on. So just kind of pop that. And there we go. And I don't have to listen to my music. Or I can accidentally cast Flare. Stay back there, please. I like when you're over here because then I can just do my sword swing because that is like the best method of attacking this thing. Just do this and you just hit it like 4 times. I'm just gonna move over here and then a little bit of whack and whack. I like that I go through the pillar. That's a little bit off kilter, but that's fine. I still got it. Still got it. Stay right there. Okay, this is good. As you can tell, it's a zombie and one of the heads goes down and, you know, that kind of thing. You take a little too long. Becomes a little bit of a hassle. But now we have another warp out. We just do that. And this leads us to the floating antechamber. The floating antechamber is the best grind spot in the entire game. I mean, you could leave and use the recovery pond if you need to, not a big deal. But at this point, everything here gives you so much experience. So much experience. I mean, it's not a lot. It's still, you're still going to be grinding for hours if you want to max out your stuff, which I want to do, but I'm not going to do. I will do it eventually because there is a trophy for maxing out all your stats if you're playing on the Vita version. So you just got to make sure to even out your stats as you're leveling. You get everything to 99 and you pretty much get a trophy for that. It's nice. It's not necessary, but it's nice. Either way, next time Azure plays more Adventures of Mana, we go to the final battle. I'll see you all then.